with their scope right now. They waking up, or some of them not waking up.
Oh my
They
God.
all this stuff on. They wait. I mean, so let me ask you something. How were you able to go to Colombia and not have any issues and date women without any problems?
Well, see, the thing for me, I already had a network out there, right? So, yeah, I pretty much followed the advice of guys who had done it before me. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't just go there and just start swiping and just randomly meeting girls. I went and stayed with one of my homeboys. I went to Medellin first and stayed with him for about a week and had him show me around. So I had heard the stories. So everywhere I went, I was with him, especially when we went out to like clubs and bars and things like that. And the girls I met, well, honestly, I played it safe, man. I met girls through him the first time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then when I started going to Cartagena, I really just met them in person, bro. Because I was already working on my Spanish. So I met them at bars and restaurants. And I really didn't mess with the pros when I first went there like that. So I think I was just really hesitant. You know what I'm saying? Because I've heard so many stories. So I just try to play it safe. And now I've built like a a roster of sorts.
Yeah.
I have good friends. I mean, they're friends. I got good friends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I go down there and I have a good time with my friends.
Yeah, man, you're a young man. You're supposed to be out here. So when
they're your friends in case you win that Oscar one day. You know, they're your friends.
No, I mean, come on, man. They teaching me Spanish. They good. You know what I'm saying? Things friends do. Fringe benefits.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's excellent.
I was just really, really cautious, man. I never actually just met one. Let's say like the clock tower. I never actually met one and then took it back the same day, like right away. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not, judging anybody. It's just something I just never did. You know what I mean? I just never did it because I always had a girl or two or whoever to hang out with.
Yeah, 8 girls. 8 girls and some jelly. Look on Jay. I had 8 girls and some jelly. I was wrestling.
Hey. Listen, man. Look, they were just teaching me Spanish, man. That's all that was happening.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, the massages were for business. So,
was you learning the Spanish in the bed or out the bed?
Well, listen. Sometimes you gotta lie down. When you're more relaxed, when you're relaxed, you can learn better. You know what I'm saying? You need to be empty, if you know what I mean. But listen. I mean, you know what I mean? It's turn on some good music. You know.
Well, let me ask you this. Look, so while you were there, were they having any incidents while you were there? Did it make you feel scared or whatever?
Not. Oh yeah. There was one time. I don't know. Uncle Jay probably heard about it. Remember the guy who got his chain stolen, and he was fighting. And was he shot or stabbed?
Yeah, he was shot. That was my second week. That was my second week in country, bro.
Wow.
Damn,
that was my second week in country, man. And it was a guy. It was a guy actually. I saw a guy like the same day that it came out on the news, and he was wearing a big gold chain, man. And I'm just like, what is he doing, man? What?
You saw him in person? You saw
no,
him?
another guy.
Oh, another guy.
Same
Okay.
day, I saw another guy at Vibes, the restaurant, and he was wearing a big chain, and I'm like, what is this guy doing, man? I mean, bro, you can't move the same way that you move. These people are poor. These people are poor. You just can't do it. You know, you gotta, and that's in any hood. Whether you're in the United States, you can't, floss around poor people like that.
Yeah, I was staying that area, Teresa's. Is that like a dangerous area? Would you say?
Yeah. You want to stay in, if you don't really know where you're going, you want to stay in like the Castillo Grande area or Boca Grande or Mango, somewhere up in there. Anywhere along the beach, you're good. But when you start going out to the barrios, that's when it gets pretty wicked out there, man.
Yeah.
It gets pretty
That's
wicked.
The thing. I was staying right there. I was staying in Teresa. It was cheap. And that instance happens, and I'm like, I made a video on it. I got a lot of views because it was current.
Yeah.
Right. Dang, I ain't gonna lie. I've done a few things that weren't too smart. I had a friend over one night and she was hungry. So there was a wing spot down the street, right down from in Teresa's, right, that I had been to. And I ran down there, man. It was like midnight. And I got some wings, ran back. Wasn't the smartest thing. So yeah, man, guys gotta be safe, man. I'm telling you, man.
You gotta make good choices. That's for sure.
Yeah,
you gotta make good choices. And I tell guys all the time, I'm like, okay, first of all, they're not giving you a threesome because you're the most handsome thing in the world. Okay, let's get that straight right there. Number two is that between switching out, the gold packs. I mean, to me, it's like, why? You know what I'm saying?
Man.
All
you busted my bubble right there.
Yeah, he got you now.
Man, look, y'all said y'all wanted the truth, right?
She told me I was El Guapo, man. Come on, man.
Right. So, I mean, usually the guys that get scoped, they're dealing with more than one woman because it's harder to watch. It's harder to watch two than it is one. And usually with two, or another thing that they do is if she says, I got my own driver, bro, call you a Uber. Okay? In Uber, do not let them do their own driver. I mean, you're just asking to get scoped. So, and this is what I'll say. When people say, man, it's dangerous in Colombia. What are you doing down there, bro? And no disrespect to the guys that have lost their lives. I mean, condolences to their families or whatever. But me just analyzing the situation since I've been down here, bro, a lot of these guys be moving wrong. They get out there, man, and they're, and I'm gonna say this, man. I hate to say it, but our Caucasian brothers, I see them out there doing cocaine and some of everything, bro. And not saying that the brothers don't do it, but this is just what I saw. Basically, the white boy wasted, and the chicks take advantage of him. You know what I'm saying? The more drunk you are, I mean, the more that they're gonna, the better chance they're gonna have of doing something to you. So you need to be on your P's and Q's instead of out there. Think about it like this, right? If we all go to the club, Ronin popping bottles, Kobe popping bottles, and I'm not drinking. Well, at the end of the night, aren't we gonna get the same thing? But you just popped off $500, $600. I sat on the beer all night. You know what I'm saying? And you're still gonna have to pay those roaches at the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you getting a discount for getting them drunk.
No,
so don't.
But a lot of times, man,
I tried it. Don't work.
They're just using that as an opportunity, man, to get at you, bro. And never go to their spot. Especially in Colombia, never go to their spot. If they say, "Oh, I got a spot," or "I got," no. And if you see them, like I wouldn't even let them, man. At the time when I was out there, I wouldn't even let them text in the car when they were with me. Because some of them, man, they're sending their location and everything. And I've heard of situations where they're texting someone. If they ask you ahead of time, if they keep asking you, like, where are you staying at? Where are you staying at? You don't need to know that.
Man,
you don't need to know that until you get in the house. Now, if you want to share your location, you want to feel safe once you're in my house, well, that's cool. But you're not gonna have somebody waiting on me. So a lot of times, man, what you say, the topic of this show, the allure of the Latin women. Don't let that allure cause you to get stupid.
Oh, it's powerful, ain't it? You get done quick.
It's powerful.
You get done quick.
Man, listen.
It's powerful.
Fine, man. I'm on one tonight. I'm on
No.
tonight.
You got it. You got it.
Hey,
you
man.
got it. You got it.
I told you I ran through the hood to get them wings.
Yeah. It I think we all have made mistakes like
$3,000, man.
Yeah, we all have made like mistakes like that in third world country. You going outside of your element. I'd have done all that, man. I did it myself. So
yeah,
and it's easy to get caught up. The key thing though, man, is to be aware of your surroundings, man. That's the whole thing, man. And it's good to be in brotherhoods. That's why I preach that a lot. Look, that's why I made that Facebook group, the Blue Book Passport Cartel. Not for me. I already had a YouTube channel. And look, truth be told, now Uncle Jay, now you know this stuff. The dudes in the YouTube channel, unless it's about 40 or 50 of them, they the only one that I got about 40 or 50 dudes, maybe 100. There's some ride or die dudes. Most of them in the chat right now. Ride or die. They're gonna roll with you. That's your squad. But you got 6,000 people. You got 6,000 people. Hey man, like the video. You got 20 likes. These are black men. And they wonder why women whooping the hell out of us right now because we don't think like. I can tell them all day, look, we got a brother got a new YouTube channel, man. Y'all go subscribe to him, get him monetized. He do it for you. We could do like other people, communities do. Man, we sitting there like, these dudes act like their hands are in handcuffs to reach the like and damn subscribe button. Okay, you know.